Hall of Famer Buzz Castor has started 26 races, placing in the top 10 every time on the track, only missing the top 5 2 times. And is your current point leader heading into tonight's feature event. He has battled into the point lead by winning the last 2 of his 7 win total back-to-back in the last month. From Kansas City, Kansas, and proving that old guys still rule, race fans, put your hands together for the living legend, Buzz Castor. Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Don't be bashful. Challenging Castor every step of the way, winning 7 features and never placing lower than 5th. This true veteran of the Grand National class is not willing to roll over yet with 1 feature to go. The Car Star, sponsored number 26, has been in the hunt the entire season and proves along with Buzz that the senior citizen movement is still alive and well at I-35 Speedway. These two are the best of friends as well as fierce competitors on the track and have entertained us with great side-by-side racing action the entire 2015 season. Race fans from Lancaster, Kansas, and on the prowl, let's hear it for the driver of the 26, Big Dog, Donnie Brown. The hobby stock division at I-35 Speedway, he started 26 features, 25 times, driving his way to the top 10 finish, 21 by way of an impressive top 5 run. He rolled into victory lane an astonishing 13 times, claiming his 3rd straight I-35 Speedway hobby stock track championship in as many years. Race fans, one of the local drivers from just up the road, the Maysville Mauler, number 34, Mick Ross. Once this driver would outduel the young guns to claim the championship. Starting in 24 features, he would notch 22 top 10s, 18 by way of a top 5. He would race his way to victory lane 7 times this season, all coming at pivotal times to keep the point lead almost the entire season. Never relinquishing the top spot in points for the final 3 months of racing. Race fans, your 2015 I-35 Speedway E-Modified Track Champion from Lancaster, Kansas, the 36J, John the Hammer Brown. One word, it would be simply unbelievable. Calling Jamesport, Missouri home. This driver started 26 races, 25 times, placing in the top 10. 24 of those features, he logged a solid top 5 with 18 wins on the season. He ended the year winning out, so far, notching 10 in a row to close the season at I-35 Speedway. Your 2015 USRA Stock Car Champion, the future Hall of Famer, we call him Hollywood, Dean Ray. Six starts. He would find victory lane 4 of those times with 22 top 10s, 20 by way of a top 5 finish. He would always be in the mix among the front runners. Race fans, please welcome your 2015 I-35 Speedway USRA B-Modified Track Champion, the 211 of Tim Eaton. Dennis Elliott, start this way. The USRA modified driver comes down from Mount Ayr, Iowa, and proves that consistency always pays off, notching a top 10 run on each of his 26 starts this 2015 season, with 22 of those starts finishing with a top 5 run. 6 times driving his way to McCarthy Auto Group's winner's circle. Race fans, please help me in welcoming your 2015 modified track champion, number 29, Big Daddy Dennis Elliott. Now, I-35 Speedway, take a look at them. They are all royalty, the best of the best. Come here to I-35, and this is the class at the end of the season. Let's raise the roof and roar for your 2015 track champions at I-35 Speedway.
Need a haircut, Rick.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah. Any of you can say, I'm coming back down through there, so hang on.
I just want to say nice hair. Nice hair.
Yeah, I worked on styled it tonight. You know, somebody had to dress up for this place tonight. I know y'all all wearing driving suits.
One more thing. And, hey, thank you, fans, for coming out tonight and coming all year supporting us. Without you, we wouldn't have a place to race. So thank you, and I know all of us thank you here. So thank you very much.
What? Donnie Brown, you've been in that point battle back and forth. Tonight's tonight, do or die.
Well, I'll tell you that incident earlier with Houston. I didn't mean to do that. I hit the hole and our car got tight. He got tight, and we kind of got together. And I apologize for that. But we're gonna try to give it our best shot with old Buzz here. So he knows what he's got to do, like I said earlier, and we know what we got to do. But he's been a little bit higher up on the deal than us. So
is it true that when y'all finish first and second, no matter which order you finish, you get out and check each other's AARP cards? Is that true? Yeah. Old guy still ruling. Donnie Brown, race fans. Mick Ross, great year here at I-35 Speedway.
Yeah, I want to dedicate this season. I lost my grandpa about midway through the year, and last thing he asked of me was to win him that big trophy, which is what he called winning the track championship. So this year's track championship's my grandpa.
See, you start that, you're going to get me started, so I got to move on. You know me, an old softy, green hair and all, you know. Little Johnny. How are you, John Brown? I tell you what, how do you say it? You may have dropped the hammer on the rest of the field this year. The hammer, John Brown, great year.
We had a good year. We started out a little not so good, and 6, 7 races ago we had an incident, but I'd take the little one's car and finish up the season. But my sponsors, my family, everybody, a big part of that.
Yeah, we even took your motor apart down here one night, too. Do you want to tell everybody how that come out?
Well, we just went home and put it back together. And
he was legal, race fans. Good tech. All right, and here we coming over here to none other than Hollywood Dean Ray, future Hall of Famer. It's just a matter of time. Coming out, and I know she really slicked her up and painted her up for tonight's race in action. But you have had a stellar year by anyone's standards.
I would say so. It didn't happen very often.
No, those like that, how do you say it? Luck always comes into it because you never know what can break. I was talking earlier, we have drivers walk back and forth up here. They can't hear me over the PA, they claim. They can hear a squeak in that car running 100 miles an hour with 20 other race cars around them, but they can't hear me. How about that?
Well, maybe we tone you out.
You're used to that, huh? Good point, good point. Race fans, Hollywood, Dean Ray. Tim Eaton, I notice you're up here without a race car. That's not a good thing.
No, first off, I got to thank Nick Haynes. He went through a tragic roll here in the heat race, and we broke an input shaft on a transmission. He's kind enough. I want to thank his team and his family for donating their training to us so we can make the show tonight and keep our points championship. I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Now, that's sportsmanship, race fans. That is a true sportsman. Having a good year this year, winning the point title here at I-35 Speedway, it's got to mean a lot to you to be able to finish it up and race tonight.
Yeah, it definitely has been a pretty rocky year. We rolled a car, tore quite a bit of stuff up, but we've came clear from the back a few times and got good finishes and just stayed consistent, and that's what you got to do to win races. And I just thank all you fans and all my family and all my friends that come out and watch and participate in all this because it means a lot to us as much as it means to you guys.
All right, let's give it up for Tim Eaton, race fans. You didn't have time to comb your hair, but I know she did put a cap on. I asked him down there before he would be in one of the last heat races out here if he needed to go to the pits and freshen up or comb his hair or anything before he come out here on the track. Dennis Elliott, been a long year, been a good year. You saw Victory Lane a lot. You're closing the deal here tonight, 2015 USRA Modified Track Champion.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, it seems like not long. And you think about it, it's a long time. We started here March 22nd, and here we are October 24th, and we're finishing season championship night with a championship. So to race that long in the year and stay up there means a lot.
I tell you what, and it's not like you're out here against competitors that you know you're going to beat. You're out here each week just scratching for the best finish you can get because the best of the best come here to race.
Yeah, it's been a good year for competition. I mean, I've learned a lot on my race car this year because I've had to do a lot of adjusting on it. I mean, I've went places that I never, with the car and learned a lot this year. So, it's helped us out.
Race fans, 2015 Modified Champion. Let's hear it for him, Big Daddy Dennis Elliott. Again, fans, all of your 2015 track champions, and we will keep you dated on these two. But far as I'm concerned, with the shows y'all put on, both of y'all are true champions. Give them a hand, race fans. Thanks, guys. Battle to the end, I do. PJ is starting to lose his hair on the back, though. I have noticed that. Yeah, starting to go a little bald back there, ain't it? Yeah, getting bigger. Yeah. Green flag in the air, single file start as we go into turn number 1. On the high side, driving car number 20X. We're going to be side by side, wheel to wheel. Looks like Brown has the preferred line as he goes down the back straightaway. John Brown told me down here at the championship deal at intermission, I'll see you and talk to you after the feature. Looks like he is going to live up to that promise. Race fans through turn number 1, off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Again, car number 36, J of John Brown with a big lead now. Christopherson in second, 77 of Bailey in third. The battle is for 4th and 5th. Look at Jeff Elder coming to the front in that car number 97. First time ever in a E-Modified, he has moved into that 4th spot. Jeff Elder has run hobby stock cars. He has run Grand Nationals. First time in a modified, moving toward the front. Another car I'm watching is that car number 3D with Austin Bozak behind the wheel. Bozak, yellow caution on the racetrack. Dusky Baker loops that car down there in turn number 2. Keeps it going, but a little bit too late for safety. A lot of fun. Power Wheels Racing, no, you can't play too.
I actually texted my mom about that and had her interest my little brother in it.
Green flag in the air as we go into turn number 1, race fans. John Brown with a good alignment. Here comes Christopherson back. Again, keep an eye on that 97 J Elder and around goes car number 13. Mallon loops that car. Let him stay green. Let him stay green. Gets that car going. We stay green flag on the racetrack. Brown out front, down the back straightaway we come. Car number 20 of Christopherson, he is in tow in second. Battle heating up for that 3rd and 4th. Kip Bailey has 3rd, but that car number 97, J Elder, he wants it as he runs 4th. 5th place, Austin Bozak moving that car number 3D to the front. Made the adjustments out of the heat race, and man, did he ever bring it to the front. Again, dealing with lap traffic already. Car number 36, J of John Brown. He is up front. He is dealing with lap traffic. Has no problem getting by Mallon as we come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. John Brown on a mission here tonight. Not only does he want to win the point championship, he wants to win the feature here tonight. Great racing action, fans, as he comes down the back straightaway. Again, Christopherson runs in second. Bailey 3rd. Elder slipping a little bit now as he is back to 4th. As around goes car number 44, he loops it. Right down in turn number 4, right in front of the leaders. Everybody taking evasive action. Run straight away. We're going to settle it right here tonight at I-35 Speedway. In the turn number 1, coming off turn number 2. Christopherson on the inside, Brown on the outside. Brown with a good run, and here comes Bailey. And getting sideways, almost going around car number 97, J of Elder. Elder gathers it back up. Green flag standing on the racetrack. That moves Bozak into that 4th spot. How about the 77 of Bailey as he takes over that 2nd spot? Kit Bailey making his move late as he is your 2nd place contender. Now in the back straightaway again, Bailey into that 2nd spot. Oh, we have got him 3 wide going down the back straightaway. Good move by Munson as he dives on the inside of the 23 of Burnett. Up across the racetrack. Munson gets into Burnett. Race fans down the front straightaway, green flag waving as we go into turn number 1. 9 laps in the books. Here we come off turn number 4 down the back straightaway. Bailey slips. That opens the door for Christopherson as he takes over that second spot. Bailey has to get on the brakes. The man on the move. Keep an eye on that 3D as it's coming to the front. Making the slide job work. That's Austin Bozak bringing Kyle Henning with him as Bozak takes over that third spot. Car number 3D coming to the front. Bailey coming back on the inside of car number 14. Bozak, how about that youngster giving that car a run as Elder gets up against the wall, gathers it back up, green flag in the air, so white flag waving. Through turn number 1, off of turn number 2. He's got clear racetrack ahead of him, fans. He is dropping the hammer as we go through turn number 3. Coming off turn number 4, your track champion and feature winner, car number 36J of John the Hammer Brown. Car number 20X, Alvy Christopherson, second. Third, car number 14 of Austin Bozak. Then comes car number 77 of Kit Bailey. Then come number 1 of Kyle Henning and 319 of Daniel Harris moving toward the front. Head down trackside for on-track interview. Let's give him a big round of applause. Your feature winner and 2015 track champion, John the Hammer Brown. BNC Roofing on the side of the race car. Brown Construction also on the side of it. Got little tack hammer right there with him at his side. Hey, he's even got Bozo with him in there. Hey, Nicholas Carpenter, the chick magnet slipping in there also. How'd you get in the picture, Nicholas? We don't count Bob Reber. No, not with the green hair, buddy. This is a one-time deal with the green hair, trust me. He had a great year and a great way to end the season in Victory Lane.
Yeah, we've had a really good year. We had some bad, but some good times. Yeah. When I walked up, when I left here, I said, I'll see you later. So I had a pretty confident we had a good car tonight. We just hit our mark.
I'll tell you what, a real good job out there. Tell us about all the great sponsors that's helped you not only win the race, but win the championship.
Prime Racing, Yancey Automotive, Mellenbrook Masonry, BC Roofing, Stennett Automotive, Luke Neiman Fencing, Brown Construction. There's a lot more out there that's not on the car.
I think there's something about you do horseshoeing too, I understand.
My dad.
Your dad does horseshoeing. Okay, I thought a horse might kick you in the next week.
Well, yeah.
Race fans, let's give him another big round of applause. Your feature winner and track champion, John the Hammer Brown. I like I'm going to make everybody come up here the rest of the night. Wheel into turn number 1. As we come off turn number 2, it looks like Connor Mason has that preferred line. Carson Mason falls right into it, and here comes that car number 20. Who would be in the 20? Who's in what? Never mind. Car number 47X up front. That is Connor Mason as he is going to wheel it. Connor Strong here tonight, but he's got company. 2 of the best in the business right on his back bumper as we come down the front straightaway. Masoner up front, Gilbert in second, but here comes Ross. Ross on a roll this year. He's wanting to do the same thing Brown did. He wants to win both feature and championship here tonight. Can he get it done? Turn number 4. Good start by car number 47X of Masoner. Maysville Mauler Ross right on his back bumper as we go into 1. Gilbert using that high line. He's going to take over that second spot. A little bit of contact between him and Ross as they go down the back straightaway. Rubbins racing, as they say. How about car number 87 making his way to the front? He started 5th row inside. Purcell did. He is all the way up to that 5th or 6th spot. Good job by him. 5th place will be where you find the 87, but up front, everybody's chasing the 47X of Connor Masoner. Gilbert going to try to look on the inside, couldn't get it done. Backs off about a half a car length between the 2 leaders. Ross finding that high line as Masoner gets a little bit slideways, gathers it back up, that opens the door. Here comes Gilbert, new leader to line, car number 23G of Greg Gilbert. Greg Gilbert breaking out that new race car as him and Ross are going to put on a show now as they're out front. Maester slips back to third, but he is not through yet as he is going to look back on the inside of Ross. Maester turned that car sideways. He and Ross are going to be wheel to wheel. Ross takes over that second spot. As we go through turn number 1, off of turn number 2, Gilbert's still going to lead them down the back straightaway. Car number 34, Ross in second. Stars and Bars flying into second position, but up in that third spot, that is Connor Maester, and Carson Maester runs in that fourth spot. Need you back away from the fence. Back away from the fence.
Looks like car 73 still has the lead, or 23, excuse me. Not for long, though.
Safety first and foremost here at I-35 Speedway as we need everybody back away from the fence. Back out on the racetrack. That battle heating up as lap traffic coming into play. Around goes one. That is 2 unassisted on car number 85. He will take that car behind the wall. Here we go, race fans coming off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Good start by Gilbert. Mick Ross in tow. Mick Ross closing in on the back bumper, using a little bit higher line. Here he goes on the underneath, race fans. It's going to be close as to go down the back straightaway. Unable to get it done down in turn number 2. Can he do it in 3 and 4? Ross taking that high line, doing everything he can to get by Gilbert as the white flag comes out one more time around. Through turn number 3, off of turn number 2. Ross has got a straightaway at 2 turns to do it if he is going to get it done. Going down the straightaway into turn number 3. Coming off turn number 4. Your feature winner, who's it going to be? Car number 23G of Greg Gilbert. Second place, car number 34, the Maysville Mauler Mick Ross. Third place, 47X of Connor Maester. Then comes Carson Maester in the 20X. And round out your top 5, driving car number 87, that is Anthony Purcell. Head down track. Here in the hobby stock class, none other than the Iowa Mafia, Greg Gilbert, coming all the way down from Osceola, Iowa, making the long pull, coming by racetracks to come and race with us here at I-35 Speedway. We appreciate him here. Glad he comes down and race with us. Him and Mick Ross, been a back and forth battle all year, running against each other. And how about those Maester brothers, getting better and better each and every week, doing a great job out on the racetrack. In Victory Lane, tell us about the great sponsors on your race car.
Well, actually, we do have a sponsor now, Eliminator Chassis. Gary McNally out of Humiston, Iowa. He just built me this, and this is a new car here. It don't really look like it so far, but it works really, really good, and we'll keep getting it better.
It don't matter how they look, how they say it, as long as it's fast on race day. I've always heard the old saying, if it don't run fast, chrome it.
Yeah.
Making the pull all the way down here from Osceola, Iowa. How about all these great fans here pulling for you out here on the racetrack?
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Really make us feel welcome, even though, we're not from Missourians.
Iowa Mafia,
Yeah, we do what we can.
Race fans, let's give him another big round of applause. In Victory Lane here tonight, Greg Gilbert. Good start by Johnson on the inside. Here comes Powell on the outside. Good run as we go into turn number 1. Castor already the man on the move as he has moved up into that third spot. He's wanting more as he goes on the high side. Look at that 54 go to the front. Castor's got his foot in it as he is already up to the third spot looking for more. Look at the old guy's rule coming to the front as he runs in third, but everybody's chasing that car number 98. McCarthy Auto Group on the side of Austin Johnson. Castor moving into second spot, passing car number 75 of Powell. Donnie Brown marred down in traffic, having trouble getting through. No trouble for Castor as he is all the way up to that second spot, closing in on the leader, car number 98 of Johnson. Austin Johnson, your leader, the sensation down the back straightaway, but for how long? Look at Castor coming to the front in that 54. That car is hooked up and on a rail. Looking on the inside, race fans, here he comes toward the front. Too close to call that time, but Castor got that inside line working. He and Johnson side by side, wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. Buzz's muffler on that car number 54. He is out of Kansas City, Kansas, as he comes down the front straightaway. Johnson's going to hang on to that lead at the line by mere inches as we go into turn number 1. Again, Johnson on the high side, Castor on the inside. Castor doing everything he can, running that low line. Donnie Brown starting his move toward the front. As new leader this time by car number 54 of Wamba, Buzz Castor. Castor wanting to follow John Brown. He's wanting to win the race and the championship here on the same night. That's one way, as a lot of contact between Brown and the 75 9P of Powell as Brown takes over that third spot. Green flag staying on the racetrack. Down the front straightaway, race fans, comes Donnie Brown as he's doing everything he can, watching that point battle slip away as up front, halfway through this feature, car number 54, Castor. Castor, your leader through turn number 1, coming off turn number 2. Got that car on a rail down the back straightaway, getting it done. McCarthy Auto Group, Buzz's Muffler I-35 Speedway sponsors on that car number 54. Half a lap lead over the second place point contender and a quarter of a lap lead over the second place car. Castor has got his foot to the floor. He is up on the wheel here tonight as the red car driven by Buzz Castor, number 54, your leader and pulling away. Again, one of the best in the business. He is a Carb Hall of Famer, race fans. Going down the back straightaway by the Coca-Cola sign here on McCarthy Auto Group. Championship night at the races here at I-35 Speedway. Down the front straightaway he comes, car number 54. 40 years of Wamba on the side of that race car. No signs of slowing down as he is your point leader and he is your 2015 point champion here at I-35 Speedway. Car number 54 of Wamba, Buzz Castor. Been working on that car this week, dialing it in. He knew he would have a battle on his hands as Donnie Brown is no pushover. He never backs away from a good hard race here in that 26, but he is not going to be able to overcome the deficit that this car number 54 is putting on him here tonight. Lapped all the way up to the third place now. Next car in his sights is second place in the points. Car number 26 of Donnie Brown as the laps keep winding down. Coming off turn number 4, driving that car number 54. 13 laps in the books, that time by 3 to go, or 2 to go rather, for car number 54 of Buzz Castor. Second place, car number 98 of Johnson. He is almost a straightaway behind now, unable to gain any at all on Castor as Castor is looking at the white flag one more time around. Through turn number 1, off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, your 2015, not yet, a little premature on it. Yellow flag, caution on the racetrack as Martin for a green-white checker. Down the front straightaway, Castor going to lead him by the flag stand as he takes him into turn number 1. Coming off turn number 2, Castor's going to lead them by 2 car lengths. Brown's going to move into that second spot. It's up to these two guys to settle it now. Brown right up on the back bumper. Can't get it done as he is going to cut the corner looking at the white flag. This time by. One more time around for Castor in car number 54. Off of turn number 1. Coming off turn number 2. By the Walker Excavating sign. Down the back straightaway. Out to a big lead through turn number 3. Coming off turn number 4. Let's give him a round of applause. Your track champion and feature winner, car number 54 of Buzz Castor. Second place, car number 26 of Donnie Brown. Third place, car number 98 of Austin Johnson. Fourth place, car number 1L of Bobby Lopez. Head down front.
Go to your pit area. Go to your pit area when you're
All right, can Leanna Ewing
Not only picking up what you had, not only picking up the feature win tonight, also picking up the 2015 track championship. How come all the women hug you and they never do me? Seems like there's something going on here. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
Congratulations on a great year, Buzz. I know you got a lot to say.
Oh wow! I tell you, I'm glad this is over with. I'm too old for this point stuff, believe me. But yeah, great race, great season. Thanks, Mike and Kyle Johns, for allowing me to do this and drive for them, and my sponsors. I heard McCarthy Auto Group's here tonight. Thank you, McCarthy Auto Group, McCarthy Chevrolet, Green Rolling Hills Farms, Melbourne Bank, all the sponsors, and I say it all the time. Thank you, fans, for coming every week, and thank you. Kind of cool tonight. Thank you for coming.
I tell you what, Buzz, you never know when that next win's coming, that next championship's coming. You've drove everything from late models to horse and buggies against Ben Hur. I remember, you know, back in those days, I was there too. I understand your Social Security number's 3, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm too over this point stuff. We actually snuck into this. Austin pretty well had it. Then he started having some bad luck, and me and Donnie then kind of stepped into it. Me and Donnie's, we've been going back and forth, and it was a fun race with everybody.
All right, race fans, let's give him another big round of applause. Track champion, feature winner, Buzz Caster, the Hall of Famer.